continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Welcome inside the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena here on the campus of Adrian College. My name is Sean Whitmer, and I am joined in the booth today by Nathan Lindner as we prepare for this men's NCAA matchup between the 0-14-3 Dubuque Spartans and your 13-4 Adrian College Bulldogs. Bulldogs enter ranked number 7th in the most recent national polls. How are you feeling going into today, Nathan?
Feel really good. Last two times these teams met up last year in regular season, it was a pretty sloppy game. 15 total penalties in the first game, 23 in the second. So we'll see if both these teams can play a little more cleanly and have a good 60 minutes of hockey.
That's the hope. Keep things clean, keep things nice and even as the Bulldogs are going to take the first shot and score.
There's a nice simple pass really from Kudo to Malinka. He just buries that top shelf, beats the goaltender and Chafe. An early start here for the Bulldogs, 18 seconds in, taking a 1-0 lead.
It was a great goal by Malinka, burying it from the right point. As you mentioned, an impressively fast start for the Bulldogs. Pass into the slot, stolen away by Dubuque. Some good defense for Dubuque. Suggs going to come out in between his poles as the Bulldogs take back possession. Nice cross-ice pass up to Loretto, who will dump it down. As you mentioned, Chafe in net for the Spartans. And this one's stolen away in the neutral zone by Weimer. He'll dump it down, and the Bulldogs will have to recover. Lovasek with a quick pass back. Looking for Murphy in the center. It'll tip off and go to Lovasek. His pass stolen away. That one's sent down, but it's tipped by a Bulldog. Suggs playing out of his net quite a bit. Going the other way and a nice hit. Murphy takes it up in his shot. Rifles, but a great save by Chafe. Another good shot, this one wide. And playing fast as the Bulldogs. Taking as many shots as they can. Bowman cross-ice shot. And it's sticked away. That shot by Julian Jacob.
Almost the same type of play there that they scored the goal on earlier. This time with Bowman sending it across the blue line to Jacob. And he taking the shot, and that one sticked away up into the mesh. But incredible speed on that first initial shot on the rush. Almost had a rebound chance there, did Murphy.
Yeah, it was an incredible situation to be in. And the Bulldogs have done a good job this game already early, just getting it to the points where they want to take the shots from and trying to bury it. Little tie up off the face-off. And the Bulldogs with some good physicality early out of face-offs. They're taking the physicality to Dubuque right now. Kudo, cross ice. Inside Murphy, back to Kudo. Kudo, back, cross. That one deflected, and it's kept on for the moment. Picked up by Lamberty and sent down. Suggs in a dangerous situation. Passing it around for the Bulldogs. Trying to get it up ice. And falling down is a Bulldog. Puck stuck in with him, and almost friendly fire for the Spartans. As Reel skates it around. Set up from the point. Sent away, a nice hit by Reel. Real picks it up, pass into the center. Going 1-on-0, breakaway chance, kicked nicely by Chafe.
Nice hustle there from Real to get it to Troon to have that 1-on-0 opportunity, and just a great spot there to be in. Just had the goalie to beat, but a save by Chafe to keep this thing at 1-0.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Troon had a phenomenal opportunity. Chafe stayed within everything he knew he needed to do in that chance. He did, and great job kicking that puck away. Patosha awaiting the faceoff, and Dubuque will come away with it. Pretty packed house here today in the Arrington Ice Arena.
Yeah, not an unusual sight here. The Adrian faithful coming out for their men's NCAA hockey team.
This one fired from the point and caught by Suggs. That'll give us another faceoff. An offensive zone drop for the Spartans.
Yeah, first one of the game. They haven't even mustered a shot on goal thus far. Adrian leads that category 4-0.
Jacob skates back behind the net to pick it up. He'll get tied up, being pressured by two defenders. And Patosha with Swade looking for a teammate. Backward pass to Swade. It bounces around in front and taken away by Dubuque. Pass up ice, Downey. Cross ice pass and a great move. Couldn't keep it on his stick. Bulldog player falls into the net with Suggs. Amsbaugh losing it in the neutral zone, picking it right back up and gets pressured off. Underwood sends it down to the side. Jacob tips it over to Amsbaugh. Off the boards, back to Jacob. Jacob doing a good job keeping it on his stick. Tefelsky sends it all the way around the boards, and it gets picked up on the other side of the ice. Staying on it nicely is Dubuque. Multiple players tied up in the corner. Set back, Kudo. He'll cross the line. Looks like it's not going to have a chance for offside. Up here, it looked like he might have crossed the blue line. Back to the right point, over to the left, Kudo. Back into the slot, over to the left side. Backward pass into the crease and stolen away by the Spartans. Zielinski has it stolen and tripped up is Underwood. No call. Spartans off the boards all the way and covered up by Suggs.
That was a close one right on the blue line. Dubuque wanted an offsides call. It was hard to tell from up here, but then it goes down, able to cover up by Suggs. And another offensive zone draw coming up for the Spartans.
Borodayenko for the Spartans, their point leader, awaiting the faceoff. Bulldogs get possession of the puck after the faceoff. Quite a bit of a contact going on during. Picked up by Loretto, making moves back behind his net as he's being pressured by a lot of Spartans. Spartans pass into the slot, too high. And a hard shot from the point will be deflected by Murphy. Murphy has the legs to pick this up. It's grabbed, flipped down into the corner. Ninehouse will send it to Loretto on the point. Battling for possession. It's flipped down to the opposite corner. Up top for Lang. It's stolen away by Murphy. Bulldogs will reset. Try to create a little bit of a rush. Loretto to Saney. The Spartans doing a good job trying to get counterattacks. Suggs flips this one off the boards. Jacob. May will just dump this one down. Have everyone reset. Troon pressuring for the Bulldogs. Big hit, but a little bit of a whiff. Lamberty will lose it. Off the boards and up for Opana. Waiting for his teammates. Cross ice pass. May making a move into the corner. Back behind the net is Troon. Troon up to the right point. That's Jacob. Cross ice for Bowman. Bowman skates in, and he'll dump it down to the right corner. Jacob takes it off the deflection. It's going to be grabbed by Amsbaugh. Skates to the left. Nice stop, but he lost possession of the puck. Zielinski has multiple Bulldogs fighting for possession in the corner with the Spartans. Will skate. Bowman goes off the boards. Jacob trying to keep it onside. He'll pass it to Patosha down into the corner. Amsbaugh back to Jacob in the slot. Backward pass. Patosha tries the spin shot and unsuccessful. Nice hit there. Amsbaugh spinning, looking, being patient. Make a move down to the left. Pass, and that one's going to be off the glove from Swade. Amsbaugh falling down, trying to make the pass to Kudo. He'll skate up inside to Patosha, back to Kudo. Stop, pass to Amsbaugh, one-timer. Off the boards, Kudo. He'll go off the boards again. Patosha going for the slot pass to Swade, and it's stolen away. Poked. Amsbaugh gets onside, picks it up. Can't keep it on his stick. A lot of uninterrupted play here as of late. This one will be cleared by the Spartans. Turnover, Lovasek trying to make something happen. He'll shoot it, and it'll go right off the chest of Chafe. Malika trying to keep pressure on as Loretto will recover. Nice pass to Saunders. He'll go the other way with Lovasek. Saunders makes his move inside, loses it off his stick, and the backward pass. He had two teammates there. Up to Loretto, left point. Back down into the wing. Lovasek tries to make a move. The pass to Saunders. To Loretto. Tefelsky will recover. Up top. Down to the wing. And back to the point. Over to Tefelsky, whose shot in front is swallowed up by Chafe.
Yeah, much needed break. We got there about 5 minutes we've had with uninterrupted play. Fairly clean game considering how many penalties we had last time, but a lot of those were down later in the second and third periods, especially when the score got out of hand. 8-0 and 6-1 were the scores of last year's games.
Saney awaiting the faceoff for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs will win the faceoff. Loretto off the boards, down into the left corner. Murphy and Saney battling for possession. Saney will come out with it. Slips free. Loretto dumps it into the corner. And this one will be flipped up ice by Dubuque. Trying to make a play on it. The Bulldogs doing a good job keeping possession for the most part in this game. Slips out of the zone. Lissabeck back to recover it. A little line change dump for the Spartans. Some big hitting going on in the corners when the Bulldogs are going for dumps. As this one will slip through. Lissabeck, pass up ice. It will be stolen away by the Bulldogs. Jacob up to Reel. Reel, pass cross ice into May, and he scores!
Connor May is going to come in here with a one-timer. Started with Real. Handed to his teammate. Sent right in the slot, and May wide open, uncontested. Able to slip that one past Chafin. Just over 10 minutes gone now. 2-0, Adrian leads.
May scores. Now he has a face-off that he would like to win. Lining up against Borodayenko. A little bit of a false go there. Face-off taken by the Spartans. Sent up the boards in the neutral zone. The Bulldogs trying to regain possession. Cross ice pass by Zielinski. Jacob getting tied up with Morich. Sent in. Goes wide of the goal. This one sent as well. Also wide from Zielinski. Orpana left it for Jacob, who had to dive back, making a move inside. And there's an arm raised. We will have a penalty called.
Yeah, that one going against Matt Kudo, the assistant captain. A little bit of a breakdown here. Try to get it to Jacob, but the pass just not far enough. Was able to leave Borodayenko to a 1-on-0, and nothing for Kudo to do but just hold him back. And that's what's going to be called as hooking. So Dubuque will go on the power play, which they really need here, being 2 goals down, only having 1 shot on goal thus far.
And that was a great situation for Dubuque, as Borodayenko is their point leader coming into today. It's a big hit, leaves Loretto down. Back to Borodayenko, setting up. He'll dump it into the corner. Return to Borodayenko. Up top, Dundas. Over to the left and a one-timer. Bulldogs playing physical. Stolen away and up, cleared from Loretto. Bulldogs making the line change.
Yeah, Bulldogs going for the second unit already on the penalty kill, 30 seconds in.
Dundas making a move, dump off into the center. Borodayenko has it stolen away by Jacob. Patosha steals it. Nice hands slapping it in the air, but it will be high sticking. So it will be a face-off down for a defensive zone draw for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it started out a little bit there unclean as Dubuque really was caught offside just a second, and then Adrian just called for the high stick. So, 76 seconds left in the power play. Dubuque, we'll see if they make something of it.
This one wraps the boards. Patosha and Jacob for the Bulldogs battling, and it will come through. Connor May, as they announce his name, picks it up. It's stolen away by Downey. He makes a move, pass up ice. And that one will be glove saved from Bielenberg Howrath.
Yeah, Nolan Suggs saw that one all the way and caught it in his glove. Settles for another face-off. 52 seconds remain. Dubuque having some decent pressure here with the man up. They really haven't had it all night.
Face-off won by Dubuque. Downey, pass to the right point, back up top for Downey. He goes to leave it, but fans on the pass. Picks it up, one-timer taken off the leg. It's loose in front. And good job by Loretto trying to protect Suggs there as that puck was loose.
And that was Malenka in there to block the initial one-time slap shot, and now he's leading the team with 18 blocks on the year.
Saney awaiting Bielenberg Howrath for the face-off. Only 37 seconds remain on the power play. Sent in by Bielenberg, and it'll be picked up over on the left side. Now back up top for Dundas. He'll send this one in. It's loose, bouncing around, and kicked back behind the net. Downey to Dundas. Back to Downey. Kicked away again, Loretto. His pass. Saney had a chance to knock it further up the ice. As Bielenberg-Howreth will send it down. Suggs comes out. And we are back at full strength.
Bulldogs able to kill that penalty yet again. They've been great all season. 84% they've killed it this year.
Now the Bulldogs setting up a rush. Loretto up to Summers, who tips it forward. Both teams battling for possession. It's left for Lovasek, but he was unaware. It'll be picked up by Rossetti instead. And a big hit right in front of the bench area. It's picked up. Lissabeck flips this one high. Looked like it might have went right in between the banners. Up for Tefelsky, who will have it stolen away. Lissabeck, backward pass to Weimer. Up to Lovasek. Center ice. Tefelsky has it poked off. This one deflected up and around. Lissabeck. Now picked up by Weimer, and a big hit up here against the boards. Kudo trying to defend himself. This one rifled from center ice. Grabbed by Wallet. Sent for Summers. Into Amsbaugh. He makes his move to the right side of the ice and gets what will be credited as a shot on goal from that impossible angle, covered up by Chafe.
And the Bulldogs will look to, after being on the penalty kill for a couple of minutes there, to look to really separate themselves as Dubuque has finally put a couple more shots on net, being the one man up, now 6-9. Adrian College still leads the shot totals.
Patosha awaiting the faceoff, but it'll be won by Dubuque. Bowman tried to tip that one free. Jacob will pick it up. Going the other way is Jacob. He tries to pass it up to Swade. It's stolen away by Morick. Pass to Swade is kicked inside. Gathered by Lewis. Sent up ice, grabbed by Bowman. Bowman pressured. Little handoff for Patosha. Sends it inside for Swade, and it's stolen. Downey off the boards. Amsbaugh will recover in the defensive zone. 4 minutes remain in this first period. Flip down for Amsbaugh, and it will be icing.
Yeah, Amsbaugh just a little late to the punch there. Couldn't beat Downey to the puck, so it'll be icing with just under 4 minutes to go. Really, the pace been kept up here by both teams. Bulldogs with the early 2 goals have gone quiet since. Dubuque really putting on the pressure here, finally getting some offensive zone time.
Borodienko awaiting the face-off with Patosha. Borodienko will win it. Dundas sends it down. Patosha tries to flip it for Bowman, and it'll get picked up by Swade. Sent to Jacob. Can't keep it on his stick, and a big hit. Amsbaugh fans on the first pass attempt. He'll pick it up while being pressured by Dundas. Now grabbed by Erstad. Loretto takes the hit but makes a nice pass prior. Kudo getting fought off. The puck, May coming for the assistance. Loretto unable to fight him off. Borodienko right in front, and it's tipped in.
Originally, Borodienko went for on the far side post, trying to cut it in, and eventually Erstad able to clean it up. Right here you see Borodienko try to slip it in the post. A couple of rebounds there, and Erstad able to clean it up. Cuts this lead in half for the Spartans.
Looked like Erstad was even a little bit caught off guard by the fact that that one was able to find its way in. But A goal is a goal at the end of the day, and it cuts this lead to 1 as Saney off the face-off tried to get a breakaway chance. Murphy tips it around. Kudo on the point. Back to Murphy. Left wing. Skates inside. He'll wrap around. Make a nice move over on the right side. Slips past the front. Back for Kudo on the point. Murphy can't keep possession. Stolen away by Dubuque. And a great move. Battling for the loose puck. Suggs trying to keep his net clean right now. Kudo over to Malika. Cross ice. It'll be grabbed and dumped for Saney. Tefelsky takes a little bit of a hit. Back to the point. Over for Bowman. Left point. Dump down. Behind the net, Saney. Looking for Lovasek. It's stolen away. Passed up ice. Making a move is Hardy. He makes a move around Jacob. Spinning pass. It's loose. Grabbed and shot high. That was Zielinski. Stolen away by Hardy. Transitioning the other way. Pass to Burfoot. Down for Jacob. Pass for Summers. Skates trying to get it around. Pass into the slot for Tefelsky. And going the other way is Hardy, one-on-one with Loretto. Can't keep it on his stick. Might have been going for a pass there. Had no one home. That one deflected. Suggs, little handoff for Jacob. Jacob loses it for the moment. Summers off the board. Swade with a chance. Can't catch up to it in time. Wrap-around pass is stolen away. And a nice open ice hit by Swade. Picked up by Kingery. His shot will be covered up.
Boy, back-to-back chances there for both Adrian and Dubuque. A beautiful one-time opportunity for Tefelsky, just whiffed on it. And then quickly right back on the other end, it was Dubuque in attack, but Loretto able to send him off the stick, and two back checkers for the Bulldogs able to regain possession. And just under a minute to go, Dubuque has flipped the shots. They're now leading 10-9.
Yes, they've been doing a lot on the attacking end as of late, and that a lot of their shots on goal did come when they were playing in 5-on-4, but they've done pretty good lately, as that one will be icing.
Yeah, Bulldogs caught another icing situation. They won't be able to change. Bulldogs really haven't been on the attack as of late. It's starting pretty much right as that penalty has happened. You know, we got the early 2 goals, and Dubuque sort of been in attack mode ever since.
This one grabbed by Amsbaugh, stolen away, flipped forward by Dubuque, shot wide. Underwood's pass goes all the way around the boards. Now dumped down. Loretto grabs. Pass to Amsbaugh. Loretto gets hit hard for his efforts. Patosha skating past the defenders. Tries to make a move. It's poked away. Troon can't keep it on. Loretto. D-to-D. Kudo. Pass for Troon. Little hard off the stick. 7 seconds remain. Over to Loretto, left point, skates forward. It's tipped and too high as time expires in the first period of play. We sit at 2-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. Shots on goal sitting at 10-9 in favor of the Spartans.
I tell you what, it's been a little bit of tale of two halves. Bulldogs obviously came out, got the goal within 20 seconds. And then they got a second one a little later on. Dubuque able to get the goal shortly after the penalty, and then they were just on the attack most of the time. But I really like that last possession for the Bulldogs. A lot of time in the offensive zone. That's what they're going to need if they want to really pull away from this one.
Yeah, the outlook for their season, they have St. Norbert next week. That's a top team in the country. I understand that Dubuque record-wise doesn't look as good as a team like St. Norbert coming in, but you need to play better in the first period, get off to a hotter start, just so that you can keep your momentum going for what you're looking ahead at.
Yeah, but you definitely don't want to overlook this team right here. I mean, you still got 2 periods yet to play. You really need to bear down and get this win. I mean, they're only up 2-1. It was an early 2 goals, and they really haven't had a lot of momentum coming down.
No, they haven't. I mean, after that second goal, like you mentioned, it's almost, if you take the scoreboard out of it and you simply look at how the game has been played on the ice and you look at how it's happened in between the whistles, Dubuque has looked like they're playing better almost in this first period.
Yeah, Bulldogs just caught a couple of breaks there getting the goals. You know, obviously the quick one off the bat, then basically another same play right in front. But Dubuque really having a lot of the pressure ever since about the 15-minute mark.
And as you mentioned, the 15-minute mark, we're going to take a 15-minute intermission. Don't go anywhere here on ACTV as we will be right back. My name is Sean Whitmer, and I'm joined with Nathan Lindner. We will see you shortly.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics, brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years. Never experienced before you arrive today and never replicated after you graduate.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You have earned the right to be here through endless nights of studying, testing, writing, and dedication to learning. The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences, and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Now, as you face the world outside this academic haven, the concept of courage must not be left behind in your textbooks. It should be as alive in you today as your ambition to change the world for the better.
We were all born to be a Bulldog. Life drew us to this school, these people, and this tiny town. You were meant to be here to make a difference and to grow within yourself for the better. But what does it mean to truly be a Bulldog? Well, to scratch the surface, the students of Adrian College are anything but ordinary. The pride, grit, perseverance, and passion is absolutely unmatched. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2024. And know that today is yet another Bulldog victory.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Are you looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Hello and welcome back inside the Arrington Ice Arena as we prepare for the second period of play. We enter 2-1 in favor of the Bulldogs with 2 early goals, and that response a little bit later in the period from the Spartans. How are you feeling going into this second period, Nathan?
Yeah, Bulldogs do have the lead on the scoreboard, but I feel that Dubuque has a lot of the momentum. I mean, they spent a lot of time in the offensive zone after the 2 goals were scored, starting with the power play. You know, even on these faceoffs won, Bulldogs are leading at 9-8, which is right on their season mark of about 52% of faceoffs won. As Pitosha is going to be sent off for this one right away. But, you know, Bulldogs just need to really have an offensive pressure like that. And that was the craziest faceoff I have ever seen. It went from the center dot and hit one of the banners just right above the red circles on the Adrian side. Some serious velocity on that one. But Bulldogs need a lot of possession in the offensive zone and just, you know, get their passes around and whatnot.
And as you were talking, Pitosha, a lot of extracurriculars happening in between the whistles right now, between these 2 squads, and the refs trying to keep everything calmed down. So they sent Pitosha to the box for 2 minutes. This one, unable to handle it on the point is Dundas. So it's going to be in retreat. Dundas back to the other defensive player as they will set up a rush. Going the other way is Weimer. And it's going to be sent from Loretto, grabbed by Dundas. Bordayenko unable to handle it. Bulldogs trying to clear. Dundas back down, and the Bulldogs pressuring nicely. Tie up 4 Spartans players. Bordayenko sends it down, and Jacob with a big hit. And another big hit. That one will be a whistle as Jacob and Owen Hardy getting into it after the whistle.
It was deep in the corner. See if we can take another peek at it. Jacob with a little push right there and a final cross check, putting Weimer down on the ground. And now the Bulldogs face a 5-on-3 and just not the way you wanted to start the period. Dubuque's got to take advantage of this one.
And the faceoff will be won by Dubuque. Spartans playing patient. Borodienko down to the corner. Back to Borodienko, who rifles it. He will recover on the corner, up to the point. And to Dundas. Playing patient. On the corner. Back, and Borodienko fans on it. Almost looked like he broke his stick. Messier leaves for Dundas. Back into the corner. Looking for the pass for Borodienko, but pressuring is Kudo. Bulldogs doing their best. Burfoot back to Borodienko. Patient. Looking for another pass, and it's stolen away and pushed off. Now back for Dundas. Borodienko. Left dot. Skates back into the corner and back. Return to sender. Now skating inside. Diving on top of it is Suggs. The ref didn't signal for a goal as Loretto diving on top of Messier.
Yeah, I think they're able to keep it out. An unbelievable opportunity there for Dubuque. They're almost taking too many passes. They're trying to set up the perfect opportunity. At one point, you just got to try your shot. I mean, they just already lost one of the penalties, so it's going to be 5-on-4. Adrian gains a man. But the Spartans just passing back and forth, really not taking a lot of shots. They've only had, 2 shots this period, and they've had 5-on-3 for the last 70 seconds.
Is this one won by the Spartans? Over to Downey. Back down and shot. It's going to be deflected up into the netting. That one shot by Bielenberg Howrith.
Yeah, 40 seconds left on the Bulldog penalty kill. They still lead this one 2-1, but Dubuque having a lot of momentum here.
And Dubuque's doing a good job winning faceoffs as of late as well. Downey, as this one's going to be off the boards, recovered by Erstad, who scored earlier. Downey, cross ice, back, left for Erstad. Over to Bielenberg. This one loose, and Erstad tries the one-timer, and fans cleared perfectly from the Bulldogs. That's Connor May, who also scored earlier. Grabbed by Downey. He's making a move through center ice. Pass to Erstad, a little behind him. Picked up by Swade. They're on full strength. Swade, pass in front, and a good job recovering is Chafe. Jacob, able to handle it. It's grabbed behind the net and passed up top to Malika. Pass into the slot and kicked back behind the net from Amsbaugh. Patosha. Pass from Loretto. Patosha wanted the one-timer. Amsbaugh trying to play patient. In front is Loretto. Backward pass. Patosha can't get it to go.
Boy, 2 great opportunities there for Patosha. Back-to-back possessions with Swade in there on the first one, giving him, it looked like it had wide open goal, but a nice save by Chafe, and then just the one right there. But the Spartans going down to ice that one, so they'll have to stay on, not able to change. Bulldogs here in full attack after getting back to full strength. They're really having a good possession here.
Yes, they are. And this faceoff will be won by the Bulldogs. Kept on barely by Loretto. Caught in the hand from Underwood, who will send it up the ice. Picked up by Tefelski. Skates through the neutral zone. Looking for a teammate, and it's grabbed by Summers. Skates around Tefelski. Shot, pad away. Twig on the ice. Left for Tefelski. He's going to get hit off from possession. Now going the other way is Peer. Tries to make a move, unable to handle it. as Clark played some good defense there. Tefelsky transition pass Loretto. Flips it, and it's going to be caught. Grabbed by Loretto in the neutral zone. He'll pass it to Jacob. Jacob just leaves it for Summers, and it's back for Jacob. Cross ice pass for Summers. Skates through a host of defenders. Little handoff. Amsbaugh's shot wraps the boards. Jacob over and stolen away, intercepted. Transition opportunity for Zielinski. Has it poked by the Bulldogs as they're getting tied up in the corner. Grabbed by Borodienko. Tries to go into the slot, and it's poked away. Borodienko fires this one. It goes into Troon's jersey, pops back out before a whistle needs to be blown. Summers. His pass is deflected. Jacob off the boards. He'll grab it himself. Jacob back behind. It'll be recovered by May. In pursuit is Real. Kudo. Cross ice pass, grabbed by Real on the dot. Malika back down. Off the boards, recovered by Kudo. Off the post, outside, and Kudo trying to stay on possession of the puck. Pass for Troon and deflected in front. Malika down into the corner. Over to Kudo. Into the corner. Bulldogs playing patient. Malika. It's picked off. Going the other way is Erstad. Waiting for some teammates, and he'll shoot it himself. Deflected away. It'll clear the zone. Downey skates in retreat. It's a great opportunity for Bielenberg. He'll leave it for Hardy. And a nice glove save.
Boy, two back-to-back great chances there for Dubuque. I would have liked to have seen Erstad, instead of taking it himself, dumping it off. He had a 3-on-1 opportunity. He could have dumped it off. Would have been a nice one-time opportunity for the Spartans to tie this one up. Instead, he takes it himself, misses it wide.
This one recovered by Hardy, shoots wide. Ninehouse in there with some big contact. Loretto picks it up near side of the ice. He'll make a move through the center. Pass up for Saney. He's using his wheels. Backhand pass from a tough angle and swallowed up in the body of Chafe.
Yeah, a quick backhander shot there from Saney, the freshman. Dubuque going for a change, 13:06 left in the second period here. Back and forth, couple of possessions each way. Adrian had those early on. Now Dubuque with a couple of chances on their end. Adrian back in the offensive end, see what they do.
Tie up off the faceoff. Clark awaits on the point. He'll gather, skate inside, pass to the corner. Saney trying to fight for possession. It's pass to Clark, D to D over for Loretto. Loretto fans on the mid-air pass. Saney will recover it and send it down. Murphy and Ninehouse. Murphy picked it up in front, unable to keep it on his stick. And Dubuque with a little bit of a wild pass. Recovering is Messier, but Suggs will come out of his painted area quite a bit, and there's going to be a little bit of extra action as Bulldogs. Loretto did not like what he's seen from Messier. Whole host of Bulldogs, really, not just Loretto. They were all jumping on top of Messier in that situation.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you have Suggs come out about 10, 15 feet out of his crease to cover that one up, nice play to blow it dead, and then just Messier kind of run into him. And Bulldogs going to take advantage of that.
This one, after the tie-up, Dubuque will take possession, but we're going to keep fighting. A little bit of a scrum going on, and a big hit from Jacob. No whistle. This one will escape the zone, but so will the players. Those Bulldogs playing ultra physical right now. Swade. Pass Patosha Skates down the left side, wraps through. Pass into the slot, Jacob. Shot, tipped in front and bounces up over. Back behind the net, Amsbaugh trying to come away with it, and he'll get hit hard by Rossetti. Now grabbing it is Leisbeck. Kudo battling for position. Puck will come free, and Kudo will skate back to recover. Amsbaugh up the ice. It's fought off. And a great pass. Borodienko with a chance off the post. And it's in.
One heck of a move there by Nikita Borodienko, the leading goal scorer for the Spartans. Getting to his backhand, going bar down. He's able to beat Malika and tying this one up for the Spartans with 11:14 left. Unbelievable. Dubuque having a lot of momentum here. Adrian's just gone silent on offense.
A little bit of a delayed call from myself, as it looked like it might have bounced off the bar and bounced out, but it was officially given as a goal, as Malika will pass over to Kudo. Off the boards. Lovasek unable to handle it. Malika flips it forward. Lovasek back to Malika. Into the slot, recovered to Felski, battling for possession. Malika comes forward, but it's stolen away by Hardy. They'll have this one sent back down. No icing called. Downey through the corner. Hardy, a little bit of the opposite, but this one's stolen away by the Bulldogs. Felski underneath. And this one will be cleared. I think it was last touched by Loretto, so no icing. Suggs pass to Loretto. Up ice for Troon, and that's tipped into the protective netting.
Yeah, I got to watch out. If the netting wasn't there, that would have been a souvenir for a fan. Faceoff will take place right on the center dot.
Looks like we'll have Borodienko against May for this face-off. And Borodienko will come away with the win. Nice move from Erstad, who will send it down. It'll wrap the boards. Loretto pass. This one flipped up the ice. Picked up by Orpana. He makes a move inside, and it's kicked away. Borodienko's pass. A nice one. Clark. Cross up to Loretto. A little long for him. It will be icing. They're saying Loretto didn't touch it there at the blue line.
Yeah, close call there. Loretto was also really close to being the first one down there, but they blow it dead. Dubuque goes for the change and the draw in the offensive end.
If that didn't hit Loretto on the blue line, I think it would have went into the bench area, so I'm almost certain it had to touch him in some way, but the official seen otherwise. This one recovered. Lissabeck down underneath. Grabbed by Clark. He's got pace. He's taken off his skates by Rossetti. One-timer. It's tipped. Now grabbed by Saney. He's making a move. Cross ice pass. Grabbed by Loretto on the point. Tipped before the shot. Messier. This one recovered by Murphy. Saney off the skate, recovers it. And his shot had some zip, but didn't have the accuracy necessary, as Saney will skate back through the slot over to the left side. This one tipped in front and bounces up over the net. Ninehouse and Saney fighting for possession. Saney will pick it up. Backhand, a little wide. Grabbed by Saney in the slot. Jacob faked the one-timer, took his time on it. as there's a broken twig on the ice. Jacob. Pass to Murphy. Over to Saney. They'll control it in the corner, looking for the pass. Jacob able to keep it on. Ninehouse, his pass stolen away. Going the other way is Messier. He'll flip it down. It's picked up by Bowman. Pass up the ice for Swade. This one deflected in the center ice. Doesn't touch anything in the rafters. So it will be played on. Going the other way is Pierre. His shot too high. Pedaling in front. Picked up by Swade on the far right side. A long pass up for Patosha, and their icing gets waved off. This one grabbed by Pierre. Malika steals it away. Malika with teammates. Cross-ice pass, Patosha, and sprawling out, making a phenomenal save is Eric Chafe.
Boy, they don't come any better than that. Just an absolute one-time shot from a Bulldog, and Chafe making the save. Unbelievable. It was a long time he went there without a whistle. And we've had a lot of those this game. Both teams playing fairly clean. Few and far whistles between.
Face-off taken by the Spartans. Trying to keep possession is Zielinski. Nice physicality in the open ice. This one picked up by Kudo, who will send it up ice. Chasing after it is Tefelsky. It's inside! And that's a goal!
Yeah, it's going to be Brad Summers with this one. A great hustle play by Alec Levisek just to get that one from the far side boards, and a great centering pass right to the slot. Summers buries it home. Bulldogs finally getting back on the goal train. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in the offensive zone.
It almost looked like Levisek was taking the shot himself, but it set up Summers perfectly as Tefelsky. Over to Clark. D to D Loretto. Levisek to Summers. He'll skate through the left side, leaves it, and it's stolen away by the Spartans. Loretto able to steal it back. Levisek, cross ice for Clark. Sent up for Tefelsky. Levisek steals it away. Clark. It's a nice move in the corner. This one loose in front, and that one goes as well.
Back-to-back goals for Adrian College, opening this one up 4-2. Behind the net, Tefelsky just able to clean that one up. Off of the pass coming from, looks like Levisek again.
Yeah, Tefelsky was in a great position, fighting in front, and once that puck found its way to him in the crease, he was able to knock it through. Jacob kicks it forward. It's grabbed by May. Fighting in the open ice. Jacob to Orpana. Jacob has to get back for it. Over to Reel. Up ice, Orpana tried to make a play on it. Be no icing called, and a big hit from Orpana on Downey. Jacob shoots this one in, and it's sticked into the protective netting.
Yeah, great hustle there from Devin Orpana. Bowman tried a connecting pass with him, and he just wasn't able to tip it at the blue line, but nonetheless hustles to negate the icing call, setting up a decent opportunity for the Bulldogs, and Julian Jacob with the shot easily blockered away by Chafe.
Saney awaiting the face-off with Lamberty. Jacob to Murphy. Murphy shot saved. Put into the boards is Saney. Murphy's pass stolen away. Going the other way and just sending it down for a, looks like could be a line change pass. This one's sent in front, stolen away by Bowman, who loses his stick. He'll just play physical. There's a delayed whistle. Up for Murphy.
Suggs going to the bench.
Saney skates backwards, leaves it for Jacob. He'll recover. Extra player on the ice for the Bulldogs. Potosha setting up the rush. Up ice for Kudo. Kudo skates with pace. Looking for a teammate. Pass into the slot, and it'll be recovered by Swade. His shot bouncing around, and finally the whistle blows. We will have a power play for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, first one of the night. Like we said, a pretty clean second period and fast as well. Not a lot of whistles. Going to the box, the captain, Jake Lamberty. And the Bulldogs really doing well in the power play this year, executing on 31% of all power plays they've had on the season. Just a chance to really open this game up quite a bit with under 5 minutes to go.
Notice they have Tefelsky and Summers on ice, both players who scored the last 2 goals. This one back for Amsbaugh. And return to sender. They'll pass to Clark. Over to the right side, Summers breaks his stick. He'll have to go get a new one or jump off. And they'll just toss him a new one. Amsbaugh playing patient. Clark on the point. Back to Amsbaugh. Over to Summers, and it ricochets around. Summers had open space to bury it home. Tefelsky playing patient. Leaves it for Amsbaugh. Back to Clark. Over to Amsbaugh. They'll skate back. Clark down to Summers. Fresh stick, shot just wide. Amsbaugh left point. Tries to make a move. He'll leave it for Clark up top. His shot just a little wide after the deflection. Amsbaugh skates through the corner. It's recovered over to Summers. Back up top for Clark. Now for Amsbaugh, who looks for Summers, but it's deflected. Bouncing around and almost cleared by the Spartans. Amsbaugh making his move. Summers. Pass in front, stolen away. And diving to get to it. Tefelsky dove on top, but Messier makes a move, and it's deflected off Clark. Picked up by Amsbaugh. 20 seconds remain in the power play. Bulldogs will have to go quick. Summers skates through. Back for Jacob, who fakes the slap shot. He'll go back for Tefelsky, and Jacob, his shot will be wide. Amsbaugh gets fought off the stick. Spartans with a great opportunity, and it's kicked away. Back for Rossetti. Lamberty will just send this one down. Amsbaugh comes out with it. He'll go off the boards. It'll clear the zone. Troon tries to make a move through with the puck. Picking it up and going the other way is Zielinski. His pass into the slot had too much on it. Reel goes for Troon, who gets sat down in open ice. May tries to pick up the loose puck as his pass escapes the offensive zone. The Bulldogs will have to reset. Minute 45 remain in the second period as May goes right into Downey, no whistle. Kudo's pass to Swade. Downey playing ultra physical in the neutral zone. Now there's a whistle awaiting. Downey and Swade getting into each other's personal space. Dundas getting in there as well.
Both these guys going at it, tensions rising in this one. Matt Downey, I believe he's going to be called for the penalty. Gave a little up and under stick to Swade. Started with that open ice hit between May and another Spartan. And Swade got hit with the stick and really didn't like that. And he's going to be ejected, Matt Downey, probably for a game misconduct.
Yeah, a lot happened there, and I think it was Downey actually that hit May that started the whole thing. And then once he bounced back up,
you get a quick look at that open ice hit that really started all right there. Between, that was Downey who laid out May, was kind of in a crouched position. And then Swade took exception to that, being the captain he is. And then Downey kind of hit him again with the stick. Refs not liking that at all. And a little much was said after the fact as well. Both players really going at it. So they're going to send Downey out of the game.
Now with Downey ejected from the game for the game misconduct like you mentioned, still a 5-minute power play for the Bulldogs. Someone else from the Spartans will have to serve. And based on during that replay, we were seeing a lot more chirping going on between the two bench areas. The players standing on the ice were chirping each other. You have to be careful if you're the Spartans right now. You really don't want to go down 2 players, and it could be another game misconduct if you're not careful.
Yeah, Bulldogs have regained the momentum here after this one, scoring the 2 goals with Summers, and really it was Lovasek that set everything up.
I will say the one thing with this men's NCAA Bulldog team is every single time that they get into a dogfight and it really goes back and forth and the other team's, getting physical with them, it never seems to work out for the other team.
No, Bulldogs, very proud team. They're not going to take any BS from anyone. They're going to defend themselves, especially their goalie. Guys like Julian Jacob Swave, really going to get in there and do a lot of the dirty work.
Looks like Zach Burfoot for the Spartans will be serving the penalty. Clark hands it to Amsbaugh. Looking for Tefelsky, and that's cleared perfectly. As it will be handed off for Suggs to Clark, up to Amsbaugh. He'll pass to Tefelsky, back to Clark on the point, over to Amsbaugh. Tefelsky makes a move. It's passed in front for Murphy and tipped away. Minute remains in the first period. Clark skates down. Now gathered by Summers. Back to Clark on the point. He'll pass to Amsbaugh with momentum, and it'll hit Murphy jumping in front, trying to create a little bit of a vision screen for Chafe. Now back to Clark. Over to Summers. That one off the pad. Now Clark to Summers. That one looking 5-hole, and diving on top of it is Chafe. As we see, the animosity between these two squads is still at its boiling point.
Yeah, 24 seconds left. Both these teams going to head into the locker room with some hot heads. But they're really, Bulldogs on offense, they're really looking to set up Summers on the right dot for that one-time opportunity. He had one when they had the power play right before this, and it was wide open net, and he just missed it wide on the one-time slap shot. So that's what they're going to look to do. And now with Swade over there too, and Summers is still in there taking the face-off, we look for him on the right dot to get a one-timer.
Battling for possession after the face-off. It's going to be gathered by the Bulldogs and stolen away by the Spartans. Trying to clear it, and that's a perfect use of the plexi on the clear. It'll be left for Clark. He'll pass it to Amsbaugh. 5 seconds. One shot attempt, and it's stolen away. Swade spin shot. Amsbaugh in front, can't get anything to go. That'll do it for the second period. 2 late shots on goal bring our shots on goal total to 22-15. And the Bulldogs sitting with a 4-2 lead after the second period.
Yeah, Bulldogs done a real nice job here in the second period. Obviously had the help of some Dubuque penalties and even that 10-minute game misconduct from Matt Downey. And they're going to start out the third period with 3 minutes and 32 seconds, 1 man up. They've really turned the tides on this one, had a lot more offensive zone time. Dubuque really kind of losing the momentum.
Yeah, and they're going to go into that next period with a power play still for 3 minutes and 32 seconds. That could really swing the rest of that period through. And going into this second intermission, we will have Jake Costello from the figure skating team.
One last thing for the game is that the Bulldogs come out here with 3 minutes left and a power play. They'll really look to, really put away this thing. If they can score and go up 5-2, that would be huge.
And now Jake Costello. A great performance from Jake Costello here during the second intermission, and now we will go in to our break. Don't go anywhere, as we'll be right back here on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics, brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years. Never experienced before you arrived today and never replicated after you graduate.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You have earned the right to be here through endless nights of studying, testing, writing, and dedication to learning. The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences, and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Now, as you face the world outside this academic haven, the concept of courage must not be left behind in your textbooks. It should be as alive in you today as your ambition to change the world for the better.
We were all born to be a Bulldog. Life drew us to this school, these people, and this tiny town. You were meant to be here to make a difference and to grow within yourself for the better. But what does it mean to truly be a Bulldog? Well, to scratch the surface, the students of Adrian College are anything but ordinary. The pride, grit, perseverance, and passion is absolutely unmatched. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2024. And know that today is yet another Bulldog victory.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level.
And welcome back inside the Arrington Ice Arena. My name is Sean Whitmer, joined with Nathan Lindner. Before we get into the stats, don't miss Cameron Marlowe live at Adrian College on March 21st as part of his Keeping the Lights On tour. General admission tickets are just $50 and AC students get in free. Grab yours today at adriancollege.hometownticketing.com. Let's fill the house and keep the music going. That's March 21st, Cameron Marlowe at Adrian.
And we got a good one here. 3:32 still left in the power play. Just take a look at some of the stats through 40 minutes. Adrian College leading the shots on goal, 22-15, as you can see. Dead even on faceoffs won, 18-18. 50% each, which is pretty fairly accurate based on the season stats. Bulldogs 52%. Dubuque sitting at 46% of faceoffs won all year, so doing a little bit above average for them. 20 minutes left. Here we go.
It's going to be a face-off won by the Spartans to open the third period. A chippy end to the second period. And this one will be dumped to Clark, who will turn and give to Amsbaugh. Skates it up, making his move through the left and shot. Tough angle, trying to get it to squeeze through. Now back to Clark. Clark skates around. It'll find Summers in the slot. He makes a nice move, and it bounces around. No one home for the rebound. Clark down to the right dot. Summers. Down to Murphy. Back to Summers. Over on the left side. Back to Summers. And looking for the back door was Tefelsky. Now Messier will skate through. And a little bit of a collision back behind, and Messier fell down back on top of Clark. Ninehouse skates through. He'll go off the boards. Picked up by Malika. Battling back behind. Saney coming in with Ninehouse. Help trying to pull this one free. It'll find Malika. Back for Jacob. Jacob with the one-timer. And saved away. Malika down behind. Back to Jacob up top. He'll go to Malika. The one-timer is saved away. Ninehouse over to Saney. Back up top, Summers. Makes a move for Saney. And that one-timer is blocked in front. Malika's pass to the right side. Jacob will shoot. It'll bounce around Malika! And it's saved by great save for the Spartans. Minute 17 remains on the power play. And the Bulldogs will give to Ninehouse. He tries to make a move in front. It's loose, bouncing around, and it's in!
Little loose player, Saney just making it happen, kind of rebounding, right place, right time after the initial push by Ninehouse. Bulldogs able to capitalize on the power play, and really the possession before they were taking a lot of slap shots, one-timers, really just peppering the goalie, and that's really what I thought Dubuque should have been doing early on when they had their opportunity. They were just kind of passing around, being tipsy-turny. They weren't really taking any hardcore shots. They were just trying to look for the perfect opportunity.
As you mentioned, Saney, he went 5-hole there, and it's still 5-on-4 for another minute. Because of the game misconduct, I believe the officials are letting it play out for the full time. Back to Jacob on the point. He'll hit Patosha. Jacob winding up. It'll be passed down to the wing. Over to Malika. Cross-ice pass. Saney's shot deflected away. Malika with the steal, and it finds Ninehouse. Patosha tries to go to the other side of the ice for Saney. He'll pass up top. That's Jacob. Patosha playing patient. His shot. Ninehouse was in front, but unable to get the deflection to go through. 7 seconds. Patosha has a breakaway opportunity. His shot is wide.
Bulldogs cut the Spartans in a little bit of a change there. Even our head coach was looking to get a change after the power play is up, but instead Bulldogs come back and they catch Dubuque in the change, looking for the 1-on-0 opportunity.
Now we're back to 5-on-5 as Dubuque looking to get some offense going. That's Pierre getting caught into a little bit of a trap by the Bulldogs. May will come out with it. His pass up the ice for Troon and May both skating forward aggressively to get it. May will wrap all the way through. Nice stop. Pass to Kudo. There's a delayed whistle. So the Bulldogs bring an extra player on the ice. Loretto's pass has no one there. Kudo skates back for it. Bulldogs playing 6-on-5 for the moment as we have a delayed whistle. Kudo skates up, looking for a teammate. Dubuque just trying to get pressure on it so that they can get that whistle.
Finally able to get it, and just as Dubuque was getting off of the penalty kill, they're going to go right back on. Not exactly sure where it was. Looks like it's going to be a slash, as my partner Sean Whitmer so graciously telling me. Going to the box will be number 6, Caden Dundas. And the Bulldogs really, like I said before the break, if they could score on the power play and go up 5-2, almost put this one away. And here's another chance yet again on the power play.
This time to go up 6-2. And their top power play lineup will come out. Amsbaugh, Clark, Tefelsky, Summers, and Murphy. As Murphy to Summers. Summers will skate inside, play it patient. You have a full 2 minutes after all. Leaves it for Amsbaugh. Right above that left circle. Now down into the corner to Tefelsky. He gets battled off, and Tefelsky gets hit hard. And a whistle will be called. That's Messier.
Yeah, Messier and Tefelsky getting into it. Started with Messier's big hit, sending Tefelsky into the boards. Refs here going to discuss. Looks like they're going to call it against Tefelsky.
And it looks like Tefelsky's going to get called for holding. Messier will get called as well.
Most likely for that little push there after the fact. Two players bantering back and forth here in the penalty box.
Some chirping going on between Messier and Tefelsky, as you mentioned, in the penalty box. And there won't be any penalties put on the board as they're both serving minors, and the Bulldogs stay on a 5-on-4. Amsbaugh skates with pace through the neutral zone into the offensive zone, and Swade had the opportunity to bury that one home. It'll escape the zone, and Clark will skate back for it. Seems as if Swade is replacing Tefelsky on this power play line as Clark's shot deflected. Bouncing around in front, almost friendly fire as it's still loose. Off the boards, Amsbaugh. Cross ice pass Summers. Over to Clark. Right on that NCAA logo. He'll fire it in. It'll be tipped in front. High off the plexi. This one will escape the zone. 35 seconds remain. As Amsbaugh will be called for offsides. We just got word Messier was called for roughing.
And Tefelsky for holding. 5 away to the third period. 31 seconds left on the Bulldogs power play, which was keeping Caden Dundas for his slash.
Malika to Jacob. Back to Saney. And Saney using his incredible wheels, getting up. Back to Malika. Jacob fakes the one-timer. The one-timer from the right wing. It's loose. Going for the wraparound. And it's going to get pinned there. Using the skate is Chafe.
Yeah, I used the skate, pinned it right against the post there. Saney trying to go around the wraparound chances. Just trying to catch Chafe on the slide across the crease. Saney will be in there for the faceoff with 6 seconds left. So one last final push on the power play for the Bulldogs.
And maybe one shot if they can win the faceoff. This one will actually escape the zone. Jacob skates back with pace to recover. Pass up for Patosha. He makes a move. Players fall down. The cross crease pass had a little bit too much on it. And it will slip out of the zone, stuck on Patosha. He'll make a move. Weaving through defenders before it gets stolen away. Lissabeck. Is this one battled off? Patosha to Saney. In front, looking for Ninehouse. It gets intercepted. With a great opportunity. Lissabeck, his shot deflected. That was Erstad, actually. Ninehouse battling. It'll be picked up by Bowman. And some great use of the stick. And that's a big hit. Absolutely fantastic hit. Therefore, Opana, as the Bulldogs reset. Pass up to Malika. Troon makes a move around and gets hit for it. Opana now pressuring. Stolen away by May. Skates around behind. Pass into the slot. Opana unable to get it. Now he will gather. His pass deflected. This time finds its mark. Cross crease pass. Looking for May. Kudo gets put into the boards. And another big hit into the boards. Potential icing call.
Tefelsky and Messier will now escape the box. As the bickering between them has settled down a little bit. They're cool their head off. That's really the purpose of the sin bin they have there. 11:24 left. Adrian College sort of streaming into this one.
Amsbaugh and Patosha for the Bulldogs fighting for position up against the boards. Patosha will come out with it. Wraps the boards. Kudo, right point. D-to-D pass looking for Loretto. No one was home for it. This one sent up ice for Zelensky. And a big open ice hit opportunity as Dundas will take it down the right side. His pass in front and broken up by Loretto. Great use of the stick. Swade tries to pass it for Amsbaugh, and now it will get through. Amsbaugh, backhand pass for Swade. Tipped by Amsbaugh. Might have knocked it off course, looking for Clark. This one a great long up the ice pass for Patosha. Now leaves it for Amsbaugh. Back to Patosha. In the slot, shot deflected away. Amsbaugh behind. It'll go to Swade. Off the boards, Jacob. Now Clark on the left point. Fired into the slot. Amsbaugh looks for Patosha. It's stolen away. Rossetti will send it up the ice. It doesn't look like it'll have legs for icing, so it'll be recovered by the Bulldogs. Clark makes a great move into the pass for Tefelski. Tefelski off the boards for Summers. In for Lovasek. Stolen away by Lewis. Lewis gets past the red line and sends it down. Good recovery speed by Morick. Picked up by Summers. He'll use his great speed going right up the middle. This one will be flipped back behind the net. Good use of the stick from Suggs. Saney at center ice. He gets it stolen away by Erstad. Malika will send it down. It'll hit Malika in the neutral zone. It'll be icing if they don't clear. And now they clear it. Left for Ninehouse. Hands to Saney. Saney to Murphy. And Murphy can't keep it going as a broken stick goes flying. That's Ninehouse's stick. Sent up the ice. It's Kudo for icing.
Boy, what a great chance that was for Saney and Murphy, who had the wide open net and just couldn't get it on his stick to put the shot away. And really, it's been the case all game. You know, not a lot of whistles, a lot of clean play going up and down. Both teams really looking fairly clean throughout this one. 8:30 left or so as Bulldogs looking for that knockout punch.
I thought it was Murphy whose stick broke there on the shot attempt, but it was actually Ninehouse over on the far side as that faceoff will escape the offensive zone. So the Bulldogs will have to reset. This one off Real's stick and into the corner. Bulldogs looking to recover. It's picked up by Real. They'll look to make a move around players over to Bowman, left point. Skates through, pass underneath. Jacob unable to keep that one in the offensive zone. Bowman's pass to Real. Real has space. He'll skate through the center. Pass to Bowman with more space. His shot right into the body of Chafe.
Really good set there from the Bulldogs. Having a lot of offensive pressure here as of late. Dubuque really hasn't had a lot of pressure in their end. They haven't had an offensive zone draw in a while here. Bulldogs just keeping up the pressure, really, especially since those penalties that we've had here in the third period.
Yeah, it's been a lot of pressure from the Bulldogs, a lot of physicality from both squads as Loretto takes it on the left point, D to D to Clark. Underneath for Swade, back up top for Clark, and across ice for Loretto. It goes off the boards. He'll just play defense as he let Waymer pick it up. Now up for Clark. Send it underneath. Amsbaugh will pick up the loose puck. He'll skate through. It's loose in front. Patosha tried to tip that one in. Looks like Clark and Weimer are getting into it. That's Underwood, actually.
Yeah, Nolan Underwood, and Clark's going to head to the bench. Or excuse me, David Clark heading to the box. Refs were quickly into there to separate them. 2 minutes for a slash. Official call from Jones.
Looks like we're going to be playing some 4-on-4, according to Jonesy down there on the ice. As he's going to get both of them. That's Underwood getting sent to the box for the Spartans. 4-on-4 opens the ice up quite a bit. We get to see a lot more speed used. Although with these two teams and the physicality they've been playing with as of late, not sure how much speed is going to be an option.
Yeah, I might see some more open ice hits, and I think it really favors the Bulldogs looking at that one-timer, especially with Summers.
As here's a breakaway opportunity for Kudo, and that one gets covered up by Chafe.
So here comes the offensive zone draw for the Bulldogs. Assuming that they win it, then they'll look for the one-time chance with Summers on the right dot. They got Loretto and Kudo in there, and Amsbaugh also usually makes his way towards the net, so we'll see how they set things up.
Might be a nice shot opportunity for Loretto over there on the left side. Island, Loretto, he'll go back to Kudo, who will leave it for Amsbaugh. Amsbaugh makes a move up the center, and that one had some power, but shouldered away. Kudo. Down to Loretto, back to Kudo. Left for Amsbaugh. Makes his move inside. He's going to play patient, being pressured by Lissabeck. And a big hit by Lissabeck. Arms go. Loretto to Kudo. Back door. Summers gets hit as he's trying to get it to go. And the whistle finally blows.
Refs quickly skating in there to put an end, just in case anything from Gavin Lissabeck, the captain. Refs making sure anything doesn't get out of hand. And a lot of penalties. Like we said, early on it was fairly clean, but going back to last year in the matchups, 15 penalties in the first game, 23 in the second. A lot of those were in the second and third periods, when the game was starting to get out of hand. This one is still fairly close, 5-2, but Dubuque really hasn't had much going since the second period. Like you said again, Bulldogs just really looking for that knockout punch.
And let's not forget that this is the first of a two-game series, so they're really going to want to lay that knockout punch and continue momentum into tomorrow. As Amsbaugh skates up, pass to Summers for that one-timer on the right dot like you mentioned earlier. Now Amsbaugh. He'll take it himself and bury it home.
Yeah, Ian Amsbaugh making short work of this power play. Just no one really face pressuring him, so he just skates on in there, picks his corner, and takes it top shelf to really put the knockout punch there, as we've been saying. Bulldogs lead 6-2, just under 6 minutes to go.
As you said, short work of the power play. According to the time on the penalty that was remaining, it was about 19 seconds. The second shot in the power play was the one that they were able to get to go. This one handed off. Borodayenko will pass it back. It'll be stolen by Swade. He has a breakaway chance. Swade shoots, and it's blocked away. Great save by Chafe. Borodayenko up ice. And a great move back behind the net. It's Erstad. Up top and shot too high. Malika up to Swade. Has a little bit too much on it. 8 seconds of 4-on-4. Suggs tapping his stick. Erstad. Backhand pass, Borodayenko. Makes a move left. He'll dump it down, but wraps all the way around the boards. This one stolen away by Ninehouse and picked up. He has the transition. He'll dump it into the corner for Murphy. In between the leg pass for Saney. Players falling on the ice. Looked like Chafe wanted a whistle. As now we will get a whistle, likely for tripping, as Saney looked to go down as soon as a stick was slapped in his direction.
Yeah, been the case as of late here in the third period. Spartans finding themselves in the box far too often if they really want any chance at making a comeback here. And at this point in the game, if you look at the shot totals, Bulldogs have doubled up the Spartans' total of 18. Bulldogs putting up 36.
That's going to be Brock Weimer sent to the box there. I didn't see the officials signal, but I think it was a pretty obvious tripping call, so that's what it looked like. That one high off the plexi. Murphy catches it and sets it down. Looks like it's going to be high sticking. And we will have a neutral zone draw.
Yeah, I think it was going to be a hand pass. Either way, it's going to be against the Bulldogs. So it's going to go all the way down in the Bulldogs territory where the puck really hasn't been for the last few minutes here. And interesting enough, it's going to send Riley Murphy to the box.
So we're going to have 4-on-4 again for the next minute and 56 seconds. That occurred only 4 seconds into the power play. Unsure what the call was there on that. We'll see if the PA can make us aware as he got word from the officials. That one kicked forward by Loretto. Now grabbed and shot Loretto. Great use of the stick, blocker in that one away. And a big hit by Loretto, tangling up Burfoot as they're all battling underneath. This one's going to be grabbed and sent up ice. Amsbaugh, he has the wheels. Amsbaugh shot kicked away, and another whistle blown. Looks like it's going to be Bielenberg Howreth with a high stick, maybe.
Yeah, that was the call, high sticking. And it really puts the Dubuque team really at a disadvantage. You know, going to be down only to 3 players on the ice. Bulldog with 4, so 4-on-3 opportunity here. Like you said, really going to open up the ice. Summers back out there along with Swade and Amsbaugh. Really looking to put the nail in the coffin.
Malika, handoff for Summers. Plays patient, hands back for Amsbaugh. 4-on-3. Amsbaugh just kind of saucered that one up for Swade. Couldn't handle it. Summers, Amsbaugh on the point. He'll rush forward to Summers for the one-timer. Seems to be their go-to play in this situation. Now back for Amsbaugh. Another dump for Summers. He won't take the one-timer this time. Cross ice, Malika back up to Amsbaugh, over to Summers, fakes the one-timer, steps inside. Malika with the opportunity, pass up top for Amsbaugh. Amsbaugh's shot is deflected in front, picked up by Malika. The stick falls on the ice. Amsbaugh tries to make a move inside. His shot scores!
Ian Amsbaugh putting this game away here late in the third period. And he's just uncontested like he just had recently. Able to get it away from the defender and Carson Peer, and beats Eric Chaff to score the 7th Bulldogs goal.
Grabbed by Lissabeck, flipped forward, but it's recovered by Jacob. 4-on-4. Bowman has his pass deflected. Chasing it down is Dundas. Now a pass up the ice for Kingery. He'll pass it back to Dundas. Stolen away in the center ice. Going off the boards is Bowman. Murphy back on the ice. Perfect position. Murphy shoots, and it's poked while he was in the middle of his shot. It's a power play for the Bulldogs for a moment. This one's going to be rifled right into the mitt.
Well, almost like they were playing catch out there, right to the chest of Chafe. Bulldogs will be on the power play for the next 12 seconds. They've reached 40 on the shot total. And early on in this game, you really thought, Dubuque, they had a chance. They were hanging in there, only down 2-1 after the first. We'll get more into it as the game ends, but we still got 2 minutes. Bulldogs looking to keep the tally going up.
This one flipped up. Loretto will gather. May tries to make a move around as we're back to 5-on-5. Loretto. D to D goes for Kudo. Into the neutral zone. Now back to Loretto. It'll bounce off his stick and go into the offensive zone, but great play by the Spartans as they're going to go for a rush. It was loose, but covered up by Suggs.
Yeah, Underwood with the breakout opportunity there. 1-on-0. Puck just a little bit out of reach. And Suggs able to poke it with the stick and then cover it up. Sort of an awkward occurrence there.
This face-off off the tie-up. And Jacob going for it in the corner. The Spartans will take possession. Now, right point. Looking to make a move is Zielinski. There will be a delayed whistle. We'll see what the call is and who's getting sent to the box. Looks like Jacob's going to get sent to the box.
Jacobs going to the box for interference. And Bulldogs will be a man down for the remainder of the game unless Dubuque can score a goal here with 84 seconds left.
This one sent wide, picked up by Weimer. Stayed underneath. Borodienko, his shot, pad away. Down underneath. Minute remains in the game. Dundas, Borodienko. Back for Dundas, over to Borodienko. In the slot, shot off the boards, bounces wide. And it will escape the zone. Going the other way. As this one off a ref's skate, keeping it out of the offensive zone.
One last chance here for the Spartans in the power play.
20 seconds remains in the game. Pass for Borodienko. Down low, in the center, stolen away by Patosha. And now with a breakaway chance, it's Murphy. He's fighting off a defender, shot, and a whistle awaits. And there is the whistle with 3.7 seconds remaining. There's going to be a power play. Stay connected with all the action by following at Adrian College TV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow Adrian College TV today. Four on four face-off. It doesn't necessarily matter as that will be the final horn. We end at 4-on-4, and that's kind of felt like how the game went for the most part. The stat sheet might say otherwise, but the feel of the game was almost like we were playing 4-on-4 for most of the night.
Yeah, both these teams here coming out swinging. Really a lot of speed, a lot of tempo, pretty calm. Or excuse me, not a lot of whistles, what I'm trying to say here. Up and down. It did get kind of unclean, a lot of dirty plays down in late in the third period. A lot of penalties here for Dubuque, really kind of handicapped them, unable to make a comeback. But Adrian, really they have sort of the same result they had last year in the two games that they played. And they'll be again back here tomorrow. So we'll see if any of those high tensions retain over.
Yeah, and it looked dangerous there at the start of the second period. Dubuque drew it to a tie. We were sitting at 2-2 there at the start of the second period. And then the Bulldogs just went on a 5-goal run, not really looking back. And we'll see if they can carry that momentum over to tomorrow. Is there anything else you got for us here,
Just
Nathan?
that Ian Ansbaugh had 2 goals on the night. And May, Saney, Summers, and Malika, and Tefelsky also totals for 7. Erstad and Boyardando for Dubuque. 7-2 the final, and that's all I got.
And that's all we got here from ACTV. Join us next time as they will play the second game of 2 here tomorrow.
did that cost?
Josiah got it for me.
Oh, well.
When I first got the job.
Well, so free.
That's a lot of money.